Popeyes, boy. Oh, we live. That's what he said.
We live, baby. We live.
Yes, Sirski. What it do? What it do?
What's good, family? How you
Nice.
feeling?
We back at it, man. What's up, y'all? Y'all know the vibe. Welcome to another segment, Wealth Talk Podcast. You feel what I'm trying to say? Wolf, obviously. I'm D-Waugh. We got the brother, the one and only Wolf in the building.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing, man? I know we back for another one. Trying to give it to y'all real authentic today, so make sure y'all tap in with us today, all right?
That's a fact. Always authentic. You know how we get, y'all. So, obviously, first we gotta do our disclaimer so y'all don't sue us for nothing. This is not financial advice. We're not licensed financial advisors. Please do your own research on everything we say. Thank you. And now we can get into our money mindset moment. Y'all know we gotta kick it off just like that every time we do it. You feel me? So for today, money mindset moment, I am the architect of my financial destiny, building a legacy of wealth and abundance with every thoughtful choice and action I take.
Run that back, brother. Come on now.
I That's like a Bible verse right there.
What? You gotta say that one
But
again, bro.
oh yeah, we here for it, man. I am the architect of my financial destiny, building a legacy of wealth and abundance. Every thoughtful choice and action I take. Yo, that's gotta be like a they be having those quotes on those bookmarks.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be something from one of those. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to get into that.
Nah, I swear, see? See, it's always something.
Yeah. It is always something. But we gonna keep it raw, authentic, real genuine with y'all today. You feel me? Today, what we're really gonna do is just speak on our personal stories. You feel me? Because Wolf and I was talking earlier, and we was like, wow, we ain't never really told anybody like, you know, how we started off with our personal stuff, like me with credit and you with investing, and how that led to thinking Gen Wealth, and like what started off the idea of getting into finances in the first place. It really like our individual personal stories. You feel me? So
Right.
we want to make that an episode because shoot, we've done it for like businesses we collaborated with, like like all the nonprofits we work with and all that for like in person, but we never did it on social media. So
Yeah.
shoot, let's do it. We was like, why not? You feel me?
Let's get it.
Yeah, y'all. So shoot, I'll kick it off, man. Where do I start, bro?
What? Let me hear about D-Waugh Credit Guy, how he got here, man. Talk to the people, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm originally from New York. I'm from Canarsie, Brooklyn originally, and you know at the time we was there, it was a little rougher in the area. There's some stuff going on out there. Everybody think Brooklyn and think it's like World War III in Iraq. There's good parts of Brooklyn, y'all. You feel me? At the time, Canarsie was a little wild, but Canarsie is actually pretty decent. There's some pretty good, nice spots in Canarsie. You feel me? But at the time, it was a little rougher. So, we ended up moving upstate to Syracuse. Love Syracuse. Beautiful. Oh my God. First time around like white people, they were so nice. I was like, what? I love y'all. But we moved from there to Massachusetts, to Gardner, Massachusetts. And Gardner, it's not like it's a city, but it's really not a city. It's a real small town. And I guess it's considered an inner city, but it's a real low income place. But it's not a lot of like inner city problems here. There's no robberies, there's no shootings, there's no car thefts. The most where there's poor and there's drugs. That's really all it is. You feel me? So throughout my life, I've kind of been seeing people fighting financial barriers, either it be in the cities of like Brooklyn, Canarsie, or whatever parts of the boroughs we're talking about, or be all the way in Massachusetts in the middle of nowhere. I'm seeing that everybody fighting, you know what I'm saying? And it piqued my interest. I was like, yo, they got the same problems that people that look like me have. So I was like, damn, there's got to be some connection there. But boom, started school out there. And I got into a little trouble in school. Nothing crazy. I was just fighting. I got suspended for fighting, detentions, things like that. The stupid kid things, you know what I'm saying? But evidently, football was kind of my saving grace because I started getting involved into the wrong crowd a little bit. I was getting around some people I shouldn't have been around at a certain age. But football was kind of my way out of it. They was like, all right, I can't even be with y'all no more. I got to go to practice. So I got a game. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that was my saving grace right there. Boom, that went to high school, and I was dedicated. I ain't gonna lie, bro. High school, I was a madman. Like I'm talking 3 hour workouts every day type thing. Like
You locked in.
I was fully, bro, locked in, bro. Cause my big thing, I wanted to go to LSU. That was my dream school. I wanted to play defensive end at Louisiana.
Damn.
I don't know why LSU. I think it was because of Arden Key. Arden Key was a dog. I remember him in college. So no, that was my main focus. I wasn't focused on nothing else but academics and football. And eventually, that led me to the opportunity to play at Nichols, where I met the brother, the one and only, the man that met the legend, Wolf. Feel me? Hey, y'all, this man humble, bro. Yeah, I'm on your back, bro.
Chill.
I remember. Nah, bro. I remember, bro. First practice. I think first time we fully padded, bro. Like, all right, damn excited. Freshman, you feel me? I'm getting reps with the second team, you feel me? So I'm feeling good on defense. I'm like, yeah, I'm sanctioned. You know what I'm saying? I see, whoa. I'm talking, when I say fly, boy, this man was flying on the field. This, smack, smack. And at first, I see what Mike, and I was like, damn, he tight. He muscly, but he like a skinny muscle. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's strong, but he not like bulky strong. He was playing linebacker. So I was like, I bet he probably moving pretty good, but I seen him moving here, and I said, yeah, you know what? He's trying to hang him up, man. I don't know. I'm about to reconsider this decision. I ain't going.
You gotta chill. Yeah.
Real rap, but
Good old days.
yeah, good old days. What? Still paying for him. My knees hurt.
Boy. What?
Oh my. But yeah, man, you know that's Wolf and I feel like we really didn't start really building a bond. I would say until like my sophomore year type thing, like my sophomore junior year, because you was just around a lot of the people that I was around at the time. But freshman year, I wasn't really in the mix. Second semester, I was, but the first semester, I was really tight to myself. You feel me? But that's why I got to know Wolf more. It felt good seeing somebody from Jersey. I was coming from Brooklyn, and we're kind of pretty much cousins at this point.
Oh God.
So yeah, so went through college, played ball. We was in a called the Minute Distinction together, and yeah, man, I guess everything really came together as far as where I got to now financially, and like my mindset and what I want to do was my senior year. Cause senior year, I was like, a lot of people died. I ain't gonna lie. Senior year, I lost like 3 people in 6 months. Ooh, I got burped. Excuse me. Hold on. Ooh, yeah, 3 people in 6 months, and I've had people die before. Like I lost family members. Like I lost my grandma when I was younger. I was like 13 while I lost 12, 13 while I lost her. I lost people, but I ain't never lose people rapidly. You feel what I'm saying? Like back to back to back. So like with that, there's a difference. Cause now it's like you really reconsider life, bro. I was reconsidering everything about life. You feel me? And I went through a dark time. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking heavily. I was smoking a lot more, and I was just crashing out a lot more for like stupid stuff. Like even the friends that I considered crashed outs were on me saying I was crashing out too much. That's how I knew I was tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I kind of, but it also clicked in my head that like, yo, I gotta do something now. You feel me? 'Cause I don't know who else gonna go. Somebody else could go to jail. Somebody else could die. I need to think of something and learn something to teach everybody around me, so that way we can stop this whole cycle of just stupidness. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I started diving into. Honestly, the first thing I dove into was like investing. I didn't really get into credit because I don't know. I just got into stocks. I really seen you. I remember I seen you in our room one day. You had some, I don't know what you had on the screen, boy, but I just seen a bunch of tickers and like candlesticks and all that. I said, yo, this is fire, but I don't know what's going on. Ooh. So that's why I got into investing a little bit. I did some YouTube. I used to watch, I think it was Chris Sane. I
Mm-hmm.
used to watch Chris on YouTube. He would drop all the plays like every day. Yo, get into this, get into this. And I would
Shout
just
out
watch.
Chris Sane, man.
Yeah, Chris, he got some gems. Shout out to him. He a great content creator, great guy.
What's up, YouTube? That's my dog. Yo, that's so unique right there.
Nah, don't cap. Chris A. But yeah, I started getting into that. Plus, it was 2020. POA was bussing. So shoot, I was putting bread into Apple, Tesla. We talked about that before though, so you already know about Apple and Tesla. I don't gotta go through that pain again. Oh,
Ah,
yeah, that was my first step. And what really threw me into credit was when I learned what business credit was. Because I didn't even know how I learned that. I think I was just watching something else on YouTube with investing. And I heard somebody say business credit. I said, business credit, that sounds cool. For me, so I started digging into it a little more, like what is business credit? And then I learned like how powerful it is. Either it's a credit card, a line of credit, loan, all that. And the fact that if you use it for your business, it's all a write off and you get points from it. I was like, oh, this is the glitch. This is the cheat code of life right here. I
right.
was fascinated. So evidently, that's around the same time where I was in your room. You feel me? We was graduate assistants at this point, brand new graduate assistants at that. And you was like, shoot, we put me on the Navy Federal. You got me in there. I was so lit. I was like, yo, Navy Federal is like the largest credit union. It's the best credit union. It's golden. I gotta put the family onto this. And you brought up the idea like, yo, let's just start a platform. Let's learn everything ourselves, educate, invest in ourselves. Let's just give the info out. And I was like, shoot, say no more. We on it. You feel me? So yeah, we was on it. And ever since then, it was all gas, no brakes, boy. I ain't gonna lie. We didn't expect anything like this to happen so quickly, but it did. So like from that day, that's why I just really I call it nerd mode. Like nerd mode, like just read YouTube, books, everything, And my main rule that I want to stand by every day was a 20-minute rule. And it was every day, Monday through Sunday, every day, you have to learn something new within 20 minutes. Either it be from a YouTube video, you read a book for 20 minutes, you talk to somebody who's in a different field, you have to find something new for 20 minutes. And that's what I did literally every day. 20 minutes, watched something, read a book, did something that taught me more about credit. And that's where I really kicked off my journey. My goal was to get business credit. I wanted to do it as fast as possible, which I don't suggest. Take your time with that. That's one of the things you'll talk about later. But yeah, kicked it off. I got into with Navy Federal. I applied for their flagship card because at this time I only had Capital One, and it was a targeted offer from them that I got. Like when I was like a junior in college, they sent me a mail say, "Yo, you're pre-approved for this," and my dad was like, "Yo, you should start building credit." And I was like, "I bet." And at this time, my family isn't really as financially literate. You know what I'm saying? My dad's very smart. He knows everything about like real estate and all that. But as far as the nitty gritty and like the things that I know, they don't really know too much. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're coming fresh from Jamaica. So when I'm learning all this, I'm telling my family too, like, yo, this is about do this with your credit card and this, that, the third. But I'm their son. They just think I'm a little kid still at the time. So they're like,
Yeah.
let's kept digging. I ain't gonna lie, I just kept digging. Got into Navy Fed, got the flagship card. I think they gave me like 7,100, and I was lit. I said, "What? 71? Yo, we going to the store. What
Hey,
ain't on
yo.
me?"
Yep.
Well, no, I wasn't really like that. I had a plan behind it. My goal was to get 10 accounts on my profile, so that way I could be more applicable for business. Because for business credit, you would need a really good amount is 10 accounts, and you would need 5 years of history to get a good amount of credit on business side. So that was my goal. Went to Navy Fed, got that. Then shoot, where'd I go after that? I went to Discover. I went to Chase. I went to the Goldman Sachs with the Apple card. I went mad. I got mad cards in like 4 or 5 months. Like my hard inquiries is crazy. But that was my goal. Once I learned the game and once I learned how hard inquiries really don't matter as much and it's important to have a thick profile, I just went crazy, you feel me? And
Grinding.
grinding, you feel me? And still doing my research at the same time. And while all this going on, we're creating content. You know what I'm saying? We posting every day. We're finding new ways that work the algorithm. We're not even thinking about events. We're not even thinking about programs, collaborating with other businesses. We're just posting. You know what I'm saying? Literally everything that we're doing, we posting every day. And yeah, that's what started it off. But the big thing for me with credit was like now we have credit gave the possibility for all including myself, my friends, family, all that to actually go after their dreams. Because especially in the hood, because the hood dudes got the best ideas, bro. what they got the best business is, they got the best stuff that can really work, but they never had the capital to do it. That's what made me passionate about credit. I was like, yo, with this, you don't even gotta go on the block. You don't even gotta do this, that, and the third. You could just work with me. I'll build your profile. We can get you the funding to start what you want and have a plan behind it as well if it don't go right.
Right.
Yeah, that was my thing, man. Credit. That's what started it off, and now I'm.
And now you going crazy. You got everybody. You got everybody in my family. Hey, what you gonna talk with D-Waugh? That's how you know you're doing something right, though.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts. I mean, oh, even talking like credit repair too. I remember credit repair. I didn't even want to get into it. I was
Right.
like, nah, cause credit repair is a real. We talked about that. Credit repair is a real scummy business. There's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of people doing illegal activities, and I was like, bro, I don't even want to do it. But now, with my perspective behind it, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna repair your credit, but I'm gonna educate on how your credit works and how you can dispute inaccurate things.
Way more
I'm
powerful.
not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way more powerful.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, man, that's the story of D-Waugh. Feel me? Still moving, still shaking. Still got a lot more to do. We both do, absolutely.
God, bro, I appreciate you, man. Little do y'all know, man, D-Waugh is still young, bro. You 24, 25?
Yeah, 24. I'll turn 25 September.
Sir. So shout out to you, bro. You know? It's a lot of people that
Hey,
always tell us, you 24? You 25? How are you doing this right now? I just be like, I don't know. I just like doing it.
hey, shout out to us, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause you not that much of my elder, bro. You like a year or two older. Like a lot of things that we doing, bro, nobody expected, and it's only getting crazier. You feel me? So we shout out to you, man. We doing this one way or another, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. You talking that talk right now. I swear for God, something was going to give,
Something.
especially after going through COVID, boy. Oh my God.
What? Man, it was a zombie apocalypse. What? The only thing I'll say though with COVID, I'm a little grateful for was because of PUA, because I actually learned what it felt like to have it.
Yep.
And I was like, I need this forever. You feel what I'm saying?
That was a true test of character for a lot of people out there. Are you really financially responsible? If you made it out of the pandemic with something to show for, then you did what you had to do. If you made it out of the pandemic down or worse than where you came in, you ain't attacked it right, you know? And that's respectfully to anybody out there. There's no shade at all. You just got to learn your lessons. That's all they are. It wasn't a mistake. It was a lesson. That's it. But damn, my turn?
Yeah, bro. I need to hear the story of Wolf. What's up, bro? You get my notepad. Oh, I'm
Story of
about to
Wolf.
get.
Damn, that might
Oh
be.
yeah.
I might have to. Oh shit! I might have to write that down somewhere. The story of Wolf, not the story of
Oh God.
OJ. The story of Wolf.
Nah, we can use the. Oh yeah, I already got. I did. Yeah.
Ah shit! Hey, contact coming soon. Y'all tap in.
Yeah, I'm tired of you, alright.
But nah, man, I feel like we definitely told the story a good amount of times. I'm glad we're telling it for the social media. But I was born in New Jersey, Asbury Park, Monmouth County. Shout out to everybody, 732. But growing up there, it was different. You know, I grew up in a hood, 1 mile city, a lot of stuff going on. Everybody know each other. Everybody know my family. So it wasn't like you could just get away with a whole bunch of stuff. It was like if you trying to get away with doing something bad, you better make sure you either sneaky, low key, or you just staying to yourself. And that was just one thing I definitely learned, growing up with a lot of people, seeing a lot of other people make mistakes. And I was also raised, by my uncles as well. And even though I was around certain stuff that a lot of people would look down on, at the same as that time, thank God I was in that life early on. Because now when I got older and I saw people trying to portray that lifestyle, I was like, bro, I already did that. I already saw it. I know what comes from it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And I was able to have that thought process when I turned like 19, 18, when I came to college. And but before I even got to college, I just was doing so much moving around. I lived in Georgia like twice. I lived in Jersey, remember one time living in like North Carolina. Like it was just doing so much
Yeah.
moving, bro. Yeah, it was a lot, bro. Did a lot of moving around, but at the same as that time, it taught me so much just about people, like how to go into a new environment and almost smoothly go into the process of being cool with everybody and knowing how to move around and not feeling like the oddball in the circle. So I was able to learn that early on, which is I was very grateful for. One of the other reasons why I feel like I'm definitely here is because of my grandmother. Now, for y'all that don't know my grandma, she's a special lady. You know, it's one of the only old heads I know still on Instagram, Facebook, posting, doing, you know. But she
And
does it with no effort, for real. And as a youngin, she had me in summer camps. My grandma did a lot of programs growing up. She wrote grants, so I was able to be in that world. Like we didn't have money, but we had resources to at least have a good time. You know, we may not have enough to pay 2 months of rent, but we had the time to go camping somewhere or go on a trip with a group that I don't know nobody from, but we just traveling, having different experiences that a lot of kids from the hood don't get to have. And that experience alone made me realize, like, all right, I want to go play football. I want to go to college. Like, I just want to travel. Like, as soon as I'm old enough, I just want to go. And I appreciate that part of my childhood because I think without it, it would be really hard to get to where I was at today. But fast forward to like going through high school, I graduated in Georgia, played football, was going to go the JUCO route. I was going to end up going somewhere in Arkansas. Surprisingly,
Arkansas.
yeah, I was getting ready to go to Arkansas Baptist. I had like some
Damn.
offers from Fort Valley, different places like that, but my grades were just horrible. Was in an all-star game, like all types of stuff. I just was not a horrible student, but when it came to just giving it effort, I just really didn't care. I was just like, bro, this is easy. Like I feel like school was too easy for me, if that made
I felt.
sense. You know, like bro, I could go home, do some homework, and then go in the streets with my friends. That's how school was for me. So I just really didn't take it that serious. But when I realized I lost my offer, I was just like, whoa, like this is crazy.
Lost the offer from Arkansas.
I lost the offer from Fort Valley and some other schools, like West Georgia, it's a D2 school. It was just like a whole bunch of coaches that after my SAT and ACT scores came back, that was the only thing that was going to save me from my grades, and those was bad too. So they were just like, nah, we don't want them. So the only thing I had left was JUCO. And that experience alone made me lock in. Like my 12th grade summer, I committed to Arkansas Baptist, but there was people getting shot at the school, whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. So my family and friends that went there, they was like, yo, do not go to that school. My brother Juddy, shout out Juddy, he went to Nichols for a tour because we both went to like this college camp when we was in high school, and he got an offer. So he FaceTime. He like, yo, bro, I got an offer from Nichols, bro. Like, it's up. I was like, oh, that's crazy. So I'm like, damn, let me see if I got any offers. I said, oh shit, I got an offer from Nichols too. It's lit. So it was lit. It's a crazy time. But I was like, I don't know if I'm messing with him. So he like, I'm gonna go visit. Like, you bugged it. I'm gonna go out there. I'm like, bet, let me know. He goes out there, he FaceTime me. This boy at a hockey game. So it might not sound crazy to a lot of people, but a black dude from Atlanta at a hockey game in Massachusetts was just crazy. It was just so awkward. But he loved it. And that says a lot because I know my boy won't lie. I know he gonna say what's really going on. So going into college, I didn't really have nothing going on. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just pull up the Nichols. I hit up Coach Olmstead, who was the head coach at the time. I'm like, hey man, I wanna come to Nichols. He was like, all right, pull up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, pull up for real. Just showed up first day, and the rest was history. But yeah, I think that Nichols college experience was just crazy because we was around like it was a culture shock from us. It was way more white people than black people. So it was already a little awkward. You got people doing stuff that you're not used to, when it comes to drugs and just certain personalities and backgrounds and mindsets. It was just a lot, you know? So that's one reason I was like, yo, me and my, at least when I came there, I had my boy with me. So we knew like, yo, if push come to shove, me and you back against the wall. We got to. And we
Right.
always stayed on each other back, like, yo, make sure you get your grades together. Like, boy, you're not about to leave me at the school by myself. Like, bro, what's up with your grades? We need help with your homework, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed on each other about that, and that was one thing that we really appreciated. And I gotta make this one comment about Vuvu. Vuvu, if you out there, I ain't never forget. She told us, I'm name dropping, I don't even care. This how said she violated.
Oh, is this the shorty that's
First day, me and Juddy, we meet people on campus. She like, oh, y'all from Georgia? She like, I hope y'all here next semester. She y'all like pretty much telling us we not gonna graduate. And we was like, oh, what you mean? She's like, yeah, if you from the South, like you ain't gonna make it past the semester. It's like, what? You said what? Like, hold on.
nah?
Let me remember where I'm at real quick, you know. But we held that on her head every semester. Still here, boo boo. I'm still here. You know.
Yeah, you remember her name. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all love though. You know, we always laugh about it, but that's one thing that definitely was like, dang, like ain't no Southern hospitality out here. I guess. You know, so that made us realize that it's already so many obstacles in the way, so many doubters. Like you don't even know me, you doubting me. You feel me, bro? I'm just like,
Nah.
dang, like, I gotta really go crazy because now if I fell out, if I'm trash at football, if I'm just a suck ass person, I'm proving everybody right.
That's a fact, bro. That's real. Cause like honestly, if you was a person of color on that campus at that time, you had that stigma. You was like, yeah, we probably not gonna see you in a few weeks, type thing.
The
And
stigma was bad.
it was a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure, bro. And we seen it when we was in school. Most of the people we went to school with, like they was only there for a semester, there for a year, getting kicked out, getting out because of grades. Like it was a lot going on during that time, and we did not want to be one of the ones because we go back home with nothing to show for it. Like, thank God we got real friends too, because everybody was counting on us to like do what you got to do out here. So it's like if
Mm.
I got people counting on me and I let them down, come back to the hood and keep doing what everybody else doing, I just look crazy and I'm not being a good example. So, and that's another thing. Like, I'm the oldest of 6 boys. So every day I'm hearing you got to do what you got to do for your brothers. Then you know you did. I'm getting that speech every day. So I started to lock in. But I think after we did MOD 2017, that was the Men of Distinction All Black Diversity Group. We had that popping. We started that group off. We did pitches. So we did our first funding. We got our first funding was like $8,000. It was crazy. Like we was just like, let's
I
go. Like
saw
we
that.
putting on, you know. And that felt good to do. I was like, yeah, I'm really liking it here. We putting on. And then junior year, I got invited into this group, which was a class. It was called the Bison Thunder Fund. So
Mm.
the Thunder Fund was actually the first of its kind, and they actually received $50,000 worth of funding from alumni and different investors, which was crazy. So we got put with the task because at our school we have Bloomberg terminals. That's like the easiest way to do research, invest into different stocks. So we had those within like this one room, and all we did was do research on different stocks that we wanted to buy. We had to do pitches, stock pitches to like real live panels. It was crazy, bro. Like it was a whole different world that I was not used to. And I know you remember the times when you was my roommate. I used to be in the Bloomberg, the little ticker room till like 1 in the morning.
For hours. I come back because around the time you was doing that, I would go to the little studio on campus with Cash, Juddy, all them. I'd be like, yo, where Mike at, bro? It's 1 a.m. Woo. Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm still in here, bro. I'm like, wow, grinding.
Grinding, bro. And I just knew that. So I ain't gonna keep name dropping, but that teacher was just, I don't know if she ain't like black dudes or she ain't just like me, But I'm so kind to everybody. She just used to not judge me. Like, I was like,
But I
damn.
think did she teach accounting too?
Yeah,
I know you talk about, bro. I wanted to uppercut her, bro. Don't even get
bruh.
me started.
I just like, can you help me out? Like, I'm coming to your office hours. Like, I'm taking extra of my time to meet with you so you can help me out. As you know, I didn't do this in high school. All these other kids in this classroom have been doing this damn near their whole life. I just learned this
Alright.
shit. But you know, there was no grace. And at the same exact time, I appreciate her for that. Because her having no grace for me really put a fire under my eyes and it made me learn. Like, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you was not about to fail me, and I'm not about to be the only black person coming back to school because you failed me. You got me effed up. I ain't no keep personal here, you know. And I think that alone got me right. Like, COVID hit, boom. That was a senior year. Everybody had to leave. Wasn't no graduation, no spring break, and we was just like, damn. Like, I thought I had so much going for me. I had this, I had that class on my portfolio in a way. So I was like, damn, if I want to get a job, I have some great experience under my belt right now. And it was over. The whole world was shut down. So I was like, all
Oh
right,
no.
what can I do with what I just learned? Talked to one of my boys, Tristan. He talking about he trading stocks. He learning from this course that he just paid for. It was Raging Bull. I don't even know if they still doing what they doing right now. But
Yeah, I haven't heard from them.
yeah. Oh God, bro, I went on the website, looked for a course. I paid $500 for a course. I was down there all the money I had. I was like, I got me messed up. I had like 500. I probably had like $1,000 in just graduation money. I'm gonna use this
Mm.
500, get right, and then use the rest of it just to invest. And then once shit started hitting,
Ooh,
you couldn't tell me nothing.
nothing.
Couldn't tell me nothing. What? I'm over here. I was like 22, 21, making money. I ain't had a job.
I'm about to say, shoot. I mean, and that's the thing. Like around that time when you really touch that first bread, it's like it's life changing. You thinking like, oh yeah, I'm the king of the world.
It's life changing, bro. I'm up here like I want to buy this type of car. I think I want to. I'm thinking about what I want to do next with the money. Like, do I want to make an investment? You know, like, how do I do into real estate? And that's what helped me start learning more things about like the financial world. So I'm like, damn. Now that I have resources, I'm listening to all these, these rich people that's pretty much being my mentor at this point. Like, let me see what they're doing. And I'm getting into other people's world. I'm like, whoa, it's way more than what I thought. You got stocks, cryptos, credit, loaning. You got private investing, venture capitalism. It was just so much out there that I could have got into, which made me kept educating myself. And I think that experience though alone, I wanted a lot of people to keep investing. I'm like, yo, I want some of my brothers to come on. I want some of my cousins, my aunties. But at the same as that time, everybody not gonna be into what you into, And that's what I had to realize. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. Everybody not might not be at that point right now, but at least I know if I just keep going hard and when they do get ready, then I could help them out. I could teach them. I could show them how to invest. I could help them avoid some of those mistakes. And I think that's when ThinkinGenWealth came into play. You know, um,
Yeah.
it was a time where Lance, shout out Lance, he always kept calling me the wolf. Like, he always called me the wolf for years. He just like, nah, bro, you different, bro. You trade stocks. You bring your laptop everywhere. Like, you different. So I was like, I like it. She's like, but you need to bring this to the world. Like, people want to follow you. Like, you ain't ugly, this and that. Like, you got motion. I was like, that's real. That's real. That's real. I'm like, nah, I had to definitely think about it. So I had a long thinking process because I swear to God, I do not want to be famous. I really don't. I hate attention, but when I was thinking about the bigger picture, I said, dang, it's bigger than me right now. I got to get out my comfort zone. And, throughout life, I always was put in an uncomfortable situation and made myself comfortable. Like, every part of my life, I feel like I had to do that in order to get to that next spot, you know? Because every time, if there was ever a time where I didn't feel comfortable and then I tried to just, you know, hey, it is what it is, I'm just gonna stop doing it, that's when I regret it, you know? So
Right.
I'm like, nah, I don't want to feel any more regrets. I don't want to say, I wish I started this, I wish I did that. Let me just do it. You know, I'm a student. I ain't got nothing really going on right now. I'm getting my master's degree. I'm getting some okay money. This is the perfect time. I got college resources behind me.
Right.
You know, and I was like, bet, let's just do this shit. I'm thinking the names. I'm thinking the people. I'm like, I could do this by myself, but like, I don't want to do this by myself. I'm like, yo, I need to find me a little team if I can. Because God knows, I don't know shit about social media. Recording. Like, during that time, I was just horrible with social media. So I was like, man, let me just think about everybody I know. First people came to my mind, D-Waugh, Ronnie. I'm like, bet.
Yeah.
You know? So I hit them up about it. And that was actually the same day I was telling you about Navy Fed. And I was just like, yo, bro, like, I want to keep giving back to the people, like, in a way what I'm trying to do, but I want to do it through, like, social media, like, to start a business for it, just really just give back and just give out free game, you know? And I ain't even thinking about the money right now. I'm just trying to see where it go. And bro was just with it. Like, your typical pitch and scenario play out is how you would want that to go. That's exactly how it went. He was like, I'm with it. Like, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, it's coming from you, and it's something that we both could like resonate with personally. So it was easy, bro. It was easy. I was like, yeah.
Dang. Yeah, bro, that turned me up even more because the fact that you was with it and you bought into what I just said, I was like, dang, if he liked the idea, imagine how many other people don't like it. So now the idea's serious.
It's I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I remember that day too. I was all Ronnie back. I was like, yo, bro, Mike told you about anything? Ain't doing that? Come on, cuz. I'm about to get to it, cuz. Hold on, cuz. I was like, bro, you come on, bro. Stay focused. And it's wild that everything come full circle. Cause like at that time you came to me with the idea. I was taking music very seriously, but I was reconsidering music because it took too long to go. Like people be in the game for years, 15 years, it still ain't blow yet. So I was like, bro, I'd rather find something else that could give back. It's crazy how God works.
It really is, bro. It's crazy you said that because I'm like, how long is this process going to take? If we do want to, let's say, all right, if money would come into play, how long would that take? And I thought about it here and there, but at the same time, I was like, take money out of the picture because I want to fall in love with this. You know?
Yes.
You know, but at the same time, every billionaire that we know, their idea, dream that came to life, they fell in love with it first. And then they put so much hard work and time into it that it looked effortless and they could sell the dream to anybody.
Right.
You know? So so I just like, damn, like if I get to that point, I know we're gonna be good. And we got to that point. Like we was just posting so much, making content. We going to the little content studios at the college, trying to come up with different ideas. It was fire the way we had stuff going on. And once our post went viral, the banking crisis, the little controversial one, huh?
That thing has like, it's probably at 4 mil, I think now or something.
Bro, that joke was crazy. I was just like, bro, I gotta turn my notifications off. Like, but my phone was about to break. I'm like, nah, this is OD. Had to turn my notifications off. And I was like, all right, now we got to lock in. We went from like 0 followers to over 8,000 followers in like a few months.
Bro, I remember the day, and I was like, nah, this ain't real, bro. I'm dreaming. I was like, yo, I remember I hit the chat. I was like, yo, y'all boys see this? Is my phone bugging? And I was like, nah, we thought the same thing. I was like, nah, we're acting.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. And we was studying the game so much. We looking at every YouTuber, podcaster out there, seeing how they using social media, how they doing this. And it was like, all right, we just don't copy what we can afford, you know? We probably didn't do everything else. But what you just did with this content, like I think I could steal that and, you know, remix it a little bit. And not steal it,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, that's how it goes when you see content. You got to be able to remix it into your own stuff.
Yeah,
And
facts.
that alone, bro, I think that gave us the next umph. You know what I'm saying? Because that was maybe like midway through the year. We wanted to get into events, and then people started hitting us up like, "Yo, I got somebody looking for speakers. Or do you guys want to speak at my college? You want to speak at my organization?" And then I was just like, wow, that means people watching us. You know, I was like, damn, this is crazy. Now people paying us to come teach what we love to do. You know, it was the best play out that you could think about, and at the same as that time, I could care less about the money. I just want to feel something come back from it. You know, I want to see somebody say, "Yo, you just helped me get out of debt," or "Yo, you just helped me make $10,000 from $200." Like that alone, I can die happy. I swear to God. You know,
Oh,
it's a good
that.
feeling, bro. And I think the biggest thing just from ThinkinGenWealth alone is that, you know, 10, 20 years from now, whatever we did not gonna go anywhere. It's always gonna be in the internet, like they say. So I ain't
Mhm.
mad about nothing that we made a mistake on, because it really wasn't a mistake. It was a lesson. But at the same as that time, I know now when we have kids, the next generation that's being born right now, they could look back at this and be like, "Dang, like these boys is locked in."
What? That's Pop? That's Uncle Wolf? Oh my God! I'm
Yeah.
dead, nephew.
They don't have me rolling or show me a video from 10, 20 years ago. I'm like, boy,
Boy, back in my day,
yeah.
we got.
Times was rough. We had to get it the way we had to do it. That was social media, you know, reaching out, word of mouth. That's how we had to do it back then.
We ain't had these screens that y'all got now all over the house and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. It's it's a crazy journey that we're on right now. I'm thankful, you know. I got a lot of family that's going through a whole bunch of stuff. D-Waugh, same as that scenario. Got people that's incarcerated, and it's tough because when you doing certain things like this, everybody don't look at you like you got money, like you have a whole bunch of emotion going on, like you have no problems in your life. You know, people just think that your life is just, you know, roses and cupcakes sometimes, but shit is not. It's really the exact opposite. To be, if I'm being honest with y'all, you know, and this is just me being truthful with y'all. Like it's tough. It's times where you wake up, you don't want to make the video, you don't want to have to get into the meeting, you don't want to have to deal with somebody that has no idea what they're doing, and you know they're probably gonna bullshit you 3 months from now, but you're still trying to help them out today. You know, all of those scenarios play out right now in our everyday lives, but we still doing it. We can't stop. You know, I can't stop and not want to help somebody because I think he might not do it. Just show up, bro. If you show up, I'm gonna show up in the meeting. I had a meeting today. You know, I didn't know if this person's gonna show up or not. Did not know him from a can of paint, but I still showed up at the time. They showed up to the meeting, and I gave them everything I knew. Like spilled out my whole entire brain to them because I just want to help. And then somebody else probably say, "Hey, bro, you should have charged them 500 for that, bro." Nah,
Not about.
it's not about that, bro. Like it's gonna come back because one day she might be a millionaire and I don't even know. And she like, hey, I need you to speak at this event. And I want to hire you, pay you $1 million a year to run this part of my business. And I'd be like, what? You know, and
What?
that's how stuff worked out for us. Like this past year, everything is coming back full fledged for us. Anytime we do something for somebody, like randomly somewhere in the world, somebody is trying to get in contact with us to put us in connection with somebody else. Like that's just how it goes, family. But you know how the energy works. You put out good, good comes back to you. And that's really what we just trying to teach. That's what we trying to portray. You know, the black community has been led the wrong way. You know, and the young
Oh,
men out there, the youth, everybody being led the wrong way, especially with social media. So we're just trying to just bring a little spin to it. We're trying to make financial literacy cool. You know, it's cool to be smart. It's cool to have your money right. You know,
thank you, bro.
the, the coolest people that we follow and praise, all these artists and rappers out there, they music might sound like they're dumb, but trust and believe these are some of the smartest people in the world. Like, how do you think they're in this position? That says they're listening to the people that's giving them advice, they're taking notes on it, and then they're applying it to themselves. That's all we gotta do, fam. We can't just listen to a song and do exactly what bro just said in the song, because he not even living that lifestyle. That's like that Future shit we saw. Did you see that, bro? The Future interview shit? Oh, no. It was, I think it was an interview with Nicki Minaj, and she was talking about Future. She was like, yeah, everybody think Future do drugs and drink lean and this and that, but he was just like, nah, I only smoke. All I do is smoke. He was like, imagine the millions of people out there that did drugs and pop the perk to your music, bro. And those, I'm still shout out to the Future. I'm not giving him no shade, but I'm just saying, those is your words. You that powerful that people took that and was like, yo, this is the song I need to get my fix. Mm-hmm. And that's how powerful some of those people to be. But at the same exact time, this man living a Christian lifestyle.
Like, right. Reading this Bible.
Like
Sunday.
Literally, y'all. So y'all be careful what y'all seeing on that social media. Know what you want in life. Don't be like nobody else and just do everything from the kindness of your heart. Like, that's one thing I'm just learning every day. Like, as I'm going through different things, as I'm talking to family members. Even when I feel myself getting upset, I just like to just take a little break, like reflect on every time you feel like you made a bad decision. Like, how could I went about this decision differently? Don't make the same mistakes twice. Like, little things like that is what's really been. I think that's what's helping me grow right now. I'm 25 years old. They saying that a man's brain becomes an adult when he's 25, right?
Yeah, fact.
So that lobe. So I guess I'm at that part now in life, and I ain't mad at it. I got little brothers that's definitely looking up to me. I gotta show them the right way. So it's a lot of moving pieces out there. But the thing is, we just keeping our head down. We just going, fam. Like, I know D-Waugh to say the same thing. Like, I'm proud of where we at. I just know it's gonna be tough, but I can't go backwards. I can't stop. It's only go. It's only forward right now.
Only forward, bro. And you said something real powerful earlier, bro, because when people look at us and see what we doing and they're like, oh wow, like they loaded, ooh, this, that, and the third. People really don't see what go on in the back end. Like, people don't know that we was both of us working 2 jobs and running this whole thing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put Reddits with like people. That comes with understanding. Perception isn't really always everything, Jen think is. You know what I'm saying? Like with the rappers, Future don't drink no lean. Come on, he made lean lit. Like, at least in the Northeast. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta realize that everything that we do, what we're talking about, we're doing on a daily basis. But it comes a lot of sacrifices with this. You feel what I'm saying? But no matter what those sacrifices are, we're still going to keep it 100% genuine. And that's how y'all should attack anything in life. You feel what I'm trying to say? Don't, just because you got to do the extra, don't charge Bob down the block an extra $500, because that don't got nothing to do with Bob. You know what I mean?
That's real talk, bro. I that's one thing I appreciate how we started everything, because it was just like, we're not trying to be like nobody else. We just want to give y'all a game. Like, it may have been a little bit all over the place at first, but that's how every business starts off. Nobody knows exactly how to go about everything. But now that we got a little bit of traction going on, I'm just ready to, bring this thing to a whole nother level. Like, I'm ready to get to other states. I'm ready to talk to hundreds of people all at once. I'm ready to introduce, big time investors and entrepreneurs to smaller people so they could hear different experiences. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take you to hear somebody that's a billionaire that used to be broke 30 years ago. Like, those are the things that wake you up. That's what woke us up. That's what really woke us up. Being around people. Like, I got a lot of mentors that just got stupid bread. Stupid. It is what it is. Would I ever ask them for anything? No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's so unfair. You know, that's how we think as entrepreneurs, and that's how everybody. I want y'all to know that. Like, if you ask people for money, and you know what they got going on, you know they grinding every single day. You don't know nothing about their day-to-day basis. Don't ask that person for some money. The smartest thing you could do to make somebody successful help you is to ask them, how do I get to where you are?
Right.
That alone, it's like people that's successful, they feel entitled to helping. Like, they feel like something bad is going to happen to them if they don't try to help out the next person. I swear to God, y'all. Y'all might think I'm bullshit. That's how it works out. You can't just walk up to a building and be like, yo, I want to get to where you at. Help me out. It don't work like that, obviously. You got to go about it different ways, get your connections up. But when you do talk to somebody and they're having a conversation with you, that right there alone is going to get you in a lot of different rooms. It's going to get you a lot of different opportunities. And it helps out a lot with just relationship building.
Facts.
And if I'm lying, D-Waugh, stop me now. But the most important thing right now in our business is relationship building.
That's where everything started, and it started scaling. It's based off of who we knew, and so told so and so about us, and then they want to do this now, and that's really how everything started up. It started getting crazy.
Yep, that's literally how it started, bro. Shout out to Amal. You know, that's one of our mentors. He was hyped when we first started ThinkinGenWealth. He was helping us out. He did some interviews with us. He put us on the AI. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's little things like that. We got put on the AI before everybody. Like, I was using ChatGPT 2022, end of 2022. That's crazy to think about, bro.
Yo, I remember that day too. I said, bro, you found what? And it does what? Oh man, that was
The day I found it, it felt illegal, bro. I didn't want to tell nobody. I was so scared. Cause I ain't used to this. I'm like, typing something.
What?
Do this for me real quick. Write this resume out. 5 seconds later, the whole resume done. Nah, bro. Let me call my boys real quick.
Let me come on. It wasn't even an app. We had that joint bookmark on our phone.
Bro.
To the link to the browser and all.
Had the website. It wasn't even an app yet. That's how you know we was tapped in. And that's what a connection to do for you, though. You could just be living your day-to-day life, and then out of nowhere somebody introduces you to something that changes your life forever. That's crazy, right, bro?
Out the blue, bro. And it's crazy you say that, bro. I remember when Ronnie and I was real locked in with music. You know, Ball got his thing going on. He got the ball right now. Shout out Don. We was talking, and I was like, yeah, bro, we just gotta find that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that one thing that pushed them to that success. You just gotta find it. And it's crazy because he wasn't capping. He was not capping at all. Because now things with ChatGPT that makes managing the business a lot easier. And obviously the business itself that came about. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, things coming together, but it's unexpected.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to graduate, just get this 9 to 5 and cool it, have some kids, you feel me?
Yep.
I move out to St. Louis or something, live in some mountains, feel me?
I can't stand this man.
I'm
dead serious.
Nah, but it's crazy how life works, man, and it's a beautiful thing because we doing exactly what we dreamed of.
Exactly.
To be real.
Yep.
Maybe not at the level we want it to be yet, but we damn sure gonna get there with the way we going.
Keyword yet. You said it.
God, so
bro.
shoot, I was gonna ask, bro, if you had 3 things you think you would do differently, what was you thinking? Whole journey.
Why I low-key hate these questions but love them. So, FYI, before I answer the question, I appreciate everything that I've been through, right? Obviously, I would have never been here if I haven't went through that. We know how fate works, right? But at the same exact time, if I was to be able to do the first thing I wish I did differently, I wish I took school seriously. Like, I really wish through middle school all the way up to high school, I wish I took it way more serious. Um, Now, one of the things I wish I did differently in college is I wish I took my connections and resources more seriously. Because I took school seriously, but then now I had connections and resources that I didn't even that I knew I had, but I didn't know I could utilize them to help me out in a way for my own personal gain, you know. And that's one thing I wish I kind of took advantage of a little bit earlier. And then I think lastly, I this is a saying. It's measure twice, cut once. I wish I lived by this when I finally started getting some money. Measuring twice, cut once. That means that if I have an idea, for all y'all that don't know what it is, if I have an idea and I'm getting ready to attack the idea, so I got a whole entire 10-step game plan that I want to do, and before I even do it, I'm going to go back and do some more research and talk to some people that's already in this field instead of the other guy that he just going to start the whole thing. He going to start the LLC. He going to get the funding from the bank and he just going to start it. Now, me on the other hand, the reason I'm not doing that is I'm trying to measure twice and cut once. Now, if you measure once and got to cut twice, now you ain't as efficient. The value isn't all the way there. So you can make less mistakes having that type of mindset. And that's really one thing I wish I had, bro, because it was so many times I could have just talked to somebody that already made that mistake. Or I could have did a little bit more research before I went to go put my money somewhere else, And that alone, it taught me some lessons, obviously, because I had some losses. But imagine how much I would have saved and how much I could have capitalized if I was able to keep all of that money I lost, And obviously you can't dwell on the past, but yeah, that's the 3 for me. I think that's major for everybody out there. If you do know how to take advantage of it and recognize it before it starts to become a problem. Yeah, that's me.
Damn, measure twice, cut once. That's a bar, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because, shoot, that's actually, it relates to one of my 3. Cause I know, for me, I would say the number one thing, I wish I went to therapy earlier. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that I missed out on just because I didn't really understand like my full emotional intelligence yet and what my triggers were and like you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of opportunities could have been made if I knew what was going on with me internally. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Deep. That's real, bro.
So I would say that. Second, shoot. It connects to yours. I wish I found out about the 131 earlier. Yeah. I've been using that forever, bro. So like for y'all that don't know, Wolf put me on to the 131. And it's pretty much a slogan that states if you have one problem, you have to come up with 3 separate solutions for it. You have to write it out. Like come up with solutions, write them all down, and pick out the top 3 of them, and then find the best one out of that 3 and use that one to solve the solution. And it's pretty much it trains your mind to think differently in any scenario. So now if you have one problem, you come up with 8 solutions off the rep. You know what I'm saying? And it works. It works. It's like a cheat code of life type. It's crazy.
It really is, bro. It really is, bro.
We have a 131 over here. It's World 2 planes. We don't get y'all situated. Feel me?
Yeah, 131, man. Y'all make sure y'all write that down. That's a gem right there.
Oh my God. I say, yeah, that's the one right there.
What else?
Last one, bro. The wish I did differently. I wish I understood how powerful, like how we started off, how powerful releasing content
Mm.
like early. Because when we first went viral, I was like, bro, the post wasn't even that. It was just a remix. So we did like all you did was you feel me? Like that was and then everybody followed in with it. And it made me right then and there I realized like, damn, we actually might have some leverage or people might actually listen to what we're saying when we're posting. And as we develop throughout our professional, skills, our crafts, with you with investing in me with credit, I definitely look back at some of my posts and I'm like, I would have did it differently now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't really regret that, like you were saying, because that was part of the journey. So now I can just make another post using the same thing, saying, "Hi, this is how I do it again."
Yeah,
You feel it?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going back to both of us. We want the best for all of y'all so much that if things aren't up to like top notch perfection as far as what we're offering with our craft, we look back at it like, damn, we wish we could have. I wish I did this better. I wish I told them to add this account to this account. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
So
we do that to this day. Like we even make content. We be like, I don't even want to post it because I made this little mistake. You know?
yeah, don't care. Oh man, but that's mine, bro. Like you said, at the end of the day, the journey is gonna keep going. But boy, I don't regret nothing, boy.
Nothing.
Everything happened for all the either it be losses with incarcerations and death, or just problems internally or whatever goes. Everything happened for a reason, and shoot, it's gonna keep happening for a reason. That's how he's gotta look at
We gotta look at everything like that. And we gotta tell each other that. You know, it be times where I may be down on myself and I'm just venting a little bit to bro. And he gotta tell me, like, bro, we gonna make it through. Like, we expected this, everything gonna happen, but at the end of the day, it's a lesson. And, bro might have times where he venting a little bit to me. And I gotta tell him the same thing. But that's the thing. The biggest thing is gonna be who is in your circle. you know?
it.
Who is going to keep your mentality sane? Who is going to make sure that you don't crash out when you having a bad thought, And that's the biggest thing. Like, if you're going to be successful, you're only going to be as strong as your weakest link. Who's in your circle? Who's a part of your link? So, I hope everybody that does tap in with this and that's listening and watching, see who's in your circle. It doesn't mean just don't kick people out and tell them you ain't my friend no more. Nah, I ain't saying do that. But I'm saying at the same as that time, see how they are, see how you are, see where you want to go, and find out where do they want to go. If y'all journeys is like this, then something wrong. But if y'all journeys is like this, y'all parallel with each other, y'all both trying to climb to the top, then y'all can make something happen. But how can y'all make something happen if y'all damn near don't crash into each other and cause a fatal accident? You can't. It'll never work like that. So it's the same as that shit with y'all relationships. Like, I remember there was times where we had a whole bunch of people that we was connected with, rocking with on a day-to-day basis. At the end of the day, it's still love from me from a lot of people that I was around on an everyday basis and talking to at the same as that time. But people know that I'm locked in. People know that I got a lot going on. People know that I just want to see them win. Anybody that called me from 5 years ago, if I ain't talked to you in maybe 10 years, you call me, I'm going to talk to you like I just talked to you yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no love lost. Like, remember, people understand life is life. I like what you be saying, bro. Life be lifing.
Be lifing. Facts.
Life be lifing. People understand. Focus on you. It's not being selfish. How can you help somebody if you can't help yourself?
And it's okay to be selfish. It's your life.
It's your life, bro. Thank you. I got a snap for that one. It's your life. How can you be selfish over your life?
Exactly, bro. And that's too, bro. Like, if your friends feel a type of way for you distancing yourself, for you doing something that could better your future, either your family or them, and even, and they not jacking it, what the hell? Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My phone been blowing up. I'm gonna have to take this call real quick, bro.
There you go, bro.
My fault.
My boy. As y'all see, man, we still handle business even while we live. What is you talking about? Man, my boy is on the phone handling business. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here, still got the show going on. We ain't even gonna stop the show. I told you it's gonna be authentic. You know what I'm saying? You see my boy serious over there. He probably talking about a little 10K contract. He gonna hit me up after, like, hey, bro. Sorry, now let me stop. But yeah, y'all. I mean, for the most part, we just want to see everybody win. We want to see everybody learn. We just don't want to see no one become stagnant when you are learning, when you are leveling up in your life. Like a lot of stuff be happening, so just don't get complacent. Be hungry, stay hungry. Always know that it's not enough. It's so easy to lose everything, but it's so hard to gain it all. Like it's y'all gotta remember that part of it. If it's so hard to make $1 million, but it's easy as it's easy as heck to lose $1 million, that means you gotta work 10 times as hard every single day. Am I lying, bro?
You're not lying, bro. It's 10 times hard. I ain't gonna lie.
We gotta keep going hard, y'all. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all love. We just want to see people win. We hope y'all stay on this journey because we just gonna keep going up from here. You know, we ain't gonna be complacent with nothing. If y'all see us taking any breaks, just trust me, we ain't really on vacation. We ain't chilling back watching TV every day. We in the background working, trying to see how we could get y'all some better content, how we could give y'all more value. So always remember that if y'all don't see us for a little bit, that just means that we about to come back with something, bigger and better.
That's a fact, bro. We got to. Always in the back end, we gonna keep dropping that value for y'all.
Always, my brother. Always, man. You got so much for the people before we let them go, man?
Shoot, man. I got a mindset moment again. I ain't gonna lie.
Woo, yeah, I gotta hear that. Talk that talk.
Bro, they said, I am the architect of my financial destiny, building a legacy of wealth and abundance with every thoughtful choice and action I take. Oh my God, that's a bomb, bro. Damn.
Woo. I appreciate you, my brother. I needed that one.
Hey, bro, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you, bro. Y'all know the vibe, man. Well Talk Podcast. It's your boy D-Waugh, man. Y'all hit us for anything, bro. We open to whatever. We just had a conversation about it. Email, DM. Y'all know the vibe.
The vibes, man. It's the Wolf. Appreciate y'all. Love, fam.
Yes, sir. Love, Brody.
All right, bro.